Hello Snarkatarians, what's up? It's Jess. Thank you so much for joining me today. Much appreciated. Today I am going to be doing a makeup review. It's been a few weeks, about a month or so since I did one with the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. If you want to take a peek at that and see what my thoughts were on that foundation, I will link it above. But today I'm actually excited. I haven't seen much about this particular foundation. And the reason I'm excited about it is affordable, because the last few that I have done have been kind of pricey, like $36, $32, $40, you know, something like that. So I am happy to say that this one is $10. This is the NYX Born to Glow foundation. Came out maybe a month or two ago. Like I said, I haven't seen anybody really talk about it, so I want to talk about it. It is a naturally radiant foundation, which is right up my alley. If you know me, if you've been watching my channel for a little bit, you know that I like dewier foundations. I'm not a fan of matte foundation. This is $10 at Ulta on the website. I haven't really checked the drugstores or Target, but I would assume that where NYX products are sold, there's a good chance that you're going to find this here. So a little more information about it. Supposedly it is a good foundation for starting early. It is a good foundation for dry to oily skin. So it's supposed to run the whole skin gamut, which is good. It's a buildable medium coverage that is supposed to last all day. We'll see about that. There's a dewy glow, which, like I said, is perfect for me. I like that kind of thing. It is also cruelty-free and vegan. So I know that's a big thing right now. A lot of people, especially cruelty-free, I'm a fan of that. I don't like anything that's tested on animals, and I really have to do, or at least be a little more vigilant in some of the things that I choose. But anyway, back to this. So Born to Glow, this is 1.01 fluid ounces. This is the shade BTGRF 6.5 Nude. All in all, it's the Nude. I guess it's supposed to be a neutral shade, which is what I try to look for. And it's probably going to be a little light on me. Maybe, maybe not. I think I'm losing some of my tan from vacation. So I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to do one side with a sponge, one side with a brush. I'll do a natural light kind of view, and then kind of do a couple check-ins throughout the day and see how it is performing. So without further ado, I actually got my sponge damp, and I have my little makeup palette here somewhere. I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit, and then we'll get going. For those of you who have bangs, do you ever like get your bangs cut and then there's always like a little something going on somewhere that doesn't quite fit in with the rest? It's a struggle. And then this over here, I don't know what to do with this. Anyway, I feel like my bangs are mostly what my hairdresser works on. It's like she's trimming my hair for a good 5 minutes, 10 tops, and then the rest of the time she's spending it working on my bangs. All right, so, wow, that's a lot that I just squeezed out there. It is a squeezy tube, like this, and it is not super thick. It's kind of moving around a little bit, but it does look like it's dewy. So I'm going to dot this on my face, and I think I'll use the sponge side over here. So here we go. It is, for neutral color, it looks kind of yellow. Yeah, it looks yellow. Of course, I think I picked this out online, and I'm never good at the whole foundation pickage, but it seems pretty light. I don't notice a smell, so that's good. Here we go with the sponge. It's a little light. I find right at this moment I'm working a little bit hard at blending it. I have moisturized, I have put my sunscreen on, I have put my primer on, which is what I usually use. It's the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. And I do have you can probably hear some traffic going by. It is a beautiful day. It's on the toasty side, but it's not super humid today. And there's a really nice glow. I will have to see if this is buildable. I don't feel like this is necessarily medium coverage at this point. But it's actually not a terrible shade for me. It is, like I said, it's a little bit on the yellow side, but other than that, not too bad. It is dewy. It is radiant. That is fine with me. So I'm going to go in with the other side with the brush. It does feel like a nice light formula. It doesn't feel really thick or cakey, so that is good. This is my IT Cosmetics foundation brush. I feel like it's a little bit easier to blend with the brush than with the damp sponge. And the coverage is definitely better with the brush side, definitely. I'm not working quite as hard to get the coverage. I'm going to put a little bit more on the sponge side and use the brush and see if I can build that up a little bit more, kind of right in this area. I don't feel like it covered quite as well with the sponge. Yeah, it definitely builds pretty easily. Just the way the light is coming in here, it almost looks like it's caking up here, but when I look at it closer, it's just kind of the light coming off of it. So it is really, you can see, it's very radiant, it's very dewy. So I do like the brush side better. I did go over that, over the sponge side with the brush, and I think it built up pretty well. It is really dewy. I think it may be dewier than the IT CC cream. Let me see what it feels like on my face. It's a little tacky. I may need to set this with a powder. I've been doing that a little bit more in the summertime just because it's warmer out. And it feels like it's a little, it takes a little longer for my makeup to set. Not a bad color. Again, it's a little bit on the yellow side. It's not quite as neutral as I thought it would be, but it's not terrible. Okay. So far, so good. I'm going to show you what this looks like in some natural light, and I will be back with you in just a second. All right, so I am in the kitchen here, and this is what it looks like in natural light. I think it actually looks pretty good. There's definitely some dewiness and radiance coming through with this, and I'm going to give it a few minutes to kind of dry down a little bit and figure out if I need to put a ton of powder on before I put any of my other makeup on, before I put some of my other makeup on, or we'll see. But like I said, it's a little tacky here right now. The check-in time, it's actually 12 p.m. It is lunchtime, so I'm going to get some more makeup on, wear this a little bit more throughout the day. I'll do a check-in in a couple of hours and then one at night, and I will let you know my final thoughts of today's session with that last check-in. Oh, there's a breeze here. It feels so nice right now. Hey guys, one thing I did forget to mention, which is kind of a big thing. I don't know why I forgot to mention it, but this is actually available in 45 shades. So it not only runs the gamut as far as skin that it's supposed to be compatible with, but it also includes all kinds of skin tones, all kinds of warmths and coolnesses to skin, neutralities to the skin. So this day and age, I think they're really starting to step up. People are kind of noticing. Companies are starting to notice, and they're doing something about it. So that is awesome. See you later. So that is awesome, and thumbs up. Hello, so this is just an update. I'm about 3 hours into the foundation. I just finished filming my Cocktails and Cosmetics Part 2 with the bourbon sour, so check that out. I'll link it above. But just kind of checking in on the foundation. I kind of like it. I don't feel like it's caking up or anything on me anywhere. It did take a little while to set down to the point where it was still kind of tacky right before I started doing that video, and that was probably about an hour or so after I put on the foundation initially. So definitely have to powder. I don't think it takes away from any of the glow that it delivers. I feel like it's staying put pretty well. It's not sliding around. It plays pretty well with my other cosmetics so far. But again, we're just 3 hours in, and I will certainly check back with you at the end of the day and give you my initial final thoughts. See you then. Hello. So this is my final check-in. It is about 8:30, so this has been on about 8.5 hours. I've liked it. I am definitely dewy, almost oily, and part of that is probably my fault because I did not powder right away. I probably should have done that. So I'm going to try it again tomorrow, and I'm going to powder. I'm going to do my makeup how I normally do. But it definitely needs a setting powder. This is a very dewy foundation, which I like. It just, I got a little bit of cakiness here and a little bit up here, which is to be expected. Nothing crazy. It did not settle into my fine lines or bigger lines like the Juvia's Place did. So that was a big plus. It does feel kind of oily, more oily right now than just dewy. Again, it's hot today. I didn't powder right away, so we'll give it a try again tomorrow. But as far as I'm concerned, I do like it. I will use it again. And I'm okay with how, I'm not okay, I am happy with how it performed today, given the heat, given the fact that I didn't powder. So I'm going to keep using it. I'm going to keep wearing it just to make sure that it doesn't change too much. And yeah, that's it. Give it a try if you like. Also, let me know if there's any other foundations or any other makeup things that you want me to try, anything new that's come out that's piqued your interest that I might be interested in. Let me know. Leave a comment. Say hi. Subscribe. If you like these kind of makeup reviews, give it a thumbs up. Again, subscribe. Hit the notifications button. Follow me at Pesky Snarkatarian, and do your best, my friends, to be as snarky as possible. I'll see you in my next video.